Despite all of the shortcomings they faced on the injury front this season.
Getting in for that offensive rebounds. The Fever have to be aware of where she is and get a body on her.
Oh, Kelsey Mitchell has been so strong for Indiana. Her assistants. Brunson, the only player in the history of the league with 5 championships. Emma Cannon came over on a 7-day contract and has earned one for the rest of the season. More so as the season has gone on. Indiana with just 2 available players on their bench here today. Powers looking back door. There's Collier, and the Olympian banks it in. Can't get that big shot to go.
Lindsay Allen doing some great work off those pick and rolls, able to find her teammates, but Sylvia fouls in the paint. I think overall she's learned now how to defend without fouling, obviously in her first season. As we see Sylvia fouls, just that one-on-one matchup, there has to be some help now.
Well, there have been 10 rebounds between the 2 teams here so far. McCowan and Fowles have 7 of them, and there's Cannon, right place, right time.
I tell you, Cannon has been a great pickup late in this season. Obviously true to the injuries, as we see McBride getting in on the action now. She has kept herself in good shape, and she has really slotted in well with this team.
Powers has been electric here over the last couple of weeks. Powers with the foul and the bucket. Mitchell hit that early 3 a minute ago. Stays aggressive, drops it for McCowan. Push shots.
Drawing all the defense. She had 3 white jerseys surrounding her.
Powers found some space on the other end, and this isn't who you want to get hot.
How Powers and Sylvia Fowles, Collier, how they've been playing has been impressive.
And there's Powers again, who's off to another terrific start. Ariel Powers, so she was in Washington the last 2.5 years. And Afisa Collier, one of the league's top defenders, comes up with a steal. It's Collier with McBride, floats it in. When Danielle Robinson went out nearly 3 weeks ago with an ankle injury, Robinson has remained out since then as Collier connects on the baseline. Allen turns it over, and Collier already with a couple early steals. And Fowles goes unescorted to the rim.
If you look at the stats from the last few games, when the Indiana Fever turn the ball over, it has been resulting in the opposition scoring heavily from those turnovers. As you see Kelsey Mitchell, half of the season, I mean, what she had to do a lot of it herself early on because there wasn't a lot of sync offensively.
Collier with an early 8. Fowles has 7. 2 Olympians, gold medalists on Team USA, as Mitchell responds with a runner.
On the LYNX.
Vivian's back on the attack, spinning by Collier, and Vivian's the finish. Before the LYNX closed on a 15-4 run, and the Fever force another turnover. Allen.
Good hands by Wilson, yes.
Right to the rim, and Lindsay Allen lays it in.
Previously, but she's very active and getting those deflections leading into fast breaks.
Minnesota can play here for the last shot, but Collier will fire. Alongside Tuli Bevilacqua, I'm Pat Boylan. And Indiana's had trouble taking care of the ball here so far. Already 6 turnovers as Banham pulls up. And there's Collier with the rebound, and Collier doing everything here to find the Fever at the Olympic break, and likewise from a Fever perspective. And there's a Chanra. She loves that elbow.
That is bread and butter right there for a Chanra. But credit to Kelsey Mitchell for how hard she works in the offseason as well to prepare her for a season.
Banham off the screen, and the Minnesota product hits from the mid-range. Rachel Banham. Mitchell drives in through traffic and able to escape with a bucket. Creeping up that block list. She's not too far away from Big Sil. The 2 bigs go at it. Sylvia with a step back. McCowan is now 5th in the league in blocks per game. Allen back for a Mitchell 3. She connects in a huge first half for Kelsey Mitchell.
In those legs of hers, she's looking great out there, keeps herself in good condition. But you were mentioning some of those assistant coaches on the bench as we see Kelsey Mitchell. And she's been very efficient here tonight as well.
Vivian straight away. Allen a three. She connects.
The Fever need to find a way to get Tierra McCowan involved in the offense, and they do on this occasion. Count it. She's going to go to the free throw line for the bonus.
Collier turns it over. Allen with the steal. Dangerous pass. Was trying to connect with Mitchell. Dangerfield took it right back. And McBride inside fouls. Great position.
Maybe for a split second she thought about going up against the big girl, but good decision to pull it out.
Lavender working across the paint. Gets her own rebound. And Lavender on a second effort.
A one basket deficit.
Here's the bigs going right at each other. It's fouls with the finish over McCowan. McCowan working on fouls with a little muscle. 7 points, 7 rebounds for McCowan here in a productive first half as the third-year pro goes against the legend. Dangerfield puts on the brakes and splashes it home. Won Rookie of the Year. A lot of teams shied away because of her height. And this is where Minnesota's been lethal in transition. McBride the finish. Decades said she's never been a part of a team that's dealt with injuries quite like this. Dangerfield will line up a three and knock it down. Minnesota is a title contender once again. Vivian's on the drive, pulls up and gets the Fever started with a jump shot here in the third quarter. And a bit of a heat check there from Kelsey.
Oh, that would have been a huge three had that one gone down, as we see Dangerfield down on the other end. Probably best sometimes just to use a little bit more of the clock.
Dangerfield's had that three-point shot falling tonight.
Well defended by the LYNX, but Kelsey Mitchell wide open for the three-point shot in the corner.
Cannon fired it at McCowan. Just wasn't ready for it.
No, she certainly wasn't ready for that one there, but I'm going to call that a charge.
Fouls from the baseline. Bam, they're able to pull down the rebound amongst Lavender and McCowan. Fouls charging inside and fouls with the finish. McBride's been a little quiet here so far, has yet to hit a three. That's Minnesota's sharpshooter, and Collier with the fake. Oh, that was pretty.
She has had a great season. Obviously, she's come off an Olympic gold medal performance as well with Team USA.
As Allen weaves her way through traffic, and the athletic finish from Allen. Vienna's gone cold here in the third. Just 8 points in the quarter. Carlton open, she connects.
Obviously, with the return of Alamant, these players are going to play overseas, come back, and I can see that this is going to be a different unit, as with like the likes of Atlanta as well.
This will be the fourth that she's missed. Danielle Robinson went down 3 weeks ago as Shepard. Nice find ahead. There's a Chanwa. 38 minutes on Tuesday for Victoria Vivians. 31 here so far as Dangerfield steps back. Chanwa in there amongst the trees to pull down the rebound. And here's Banham. This one has been a tale of two halves. The Fever were competitive in the first half, but imagine just running out of gas here a little bit. Down to 6 as Allen fouled by Banham.
They have to live up to those numbers, I think, to really have a chance to take out this championship.
Good ball movement as Mitchell sets up an Allen triple.
Really instigated their run. As we see Kelsey Mitchell, the Fever are still finding it out. They may be trailing the LYNX 83-64, but they are putting everything they have.
On the hardship exemption, and they needed her to start 5 times. I mean, typically those players brought in on hardship exemptions are at the end of your roster and maybe coming in at the end of a game.
Oh, we'll have to do a special dance or something.
Mitchell, will he leave that one short as she matches her season high with 26.